Hi, everyone. About a minute on climate change and global climate issues. Here's the punchline. Forget about the United States. We have to focus on what's happening in China and India, and in particular on coal consumption in China and India. Before I go on, if you don't know me, my name is Robert Bryce. I'm a reporter. I give you the numbers and the facts, not the spin about energy and power. Okay, so back to the coal business. I've been reporting on the coal market now for 15 years, more than 15 years. And despite a lot of claims that the world is going to use less coal, the reality is coal consumption globally continues to rise. Now, it's falling here in the U.S. In fact, coal consumption in the U.S. now here in 2025 is about half of what it was in 2010. But look at what's happening in China and India, and the ongoing growth in coal consumption there is just unbelievable. The latest IEA numbers show that India and China both produced record amounts of electricity last year. And what are they burning? What are they using to produce electricity? Overwhelmingly, it's coal. 60% of the electricity in China is generated from coal. In India, it's about 70%. And what's happening in China? Again, the key is China. They are now building in China over 200,000 megawatts of new coal-fired capacity. Not permitted, not talked about, not in blueprint stage. Construction, actual plants under construction today in China, 200 gigawatts of new coal-fired capacity. China is building 6 or 7 times more coal-fired capacity today than they are nuclear capacity. That's the story. The same story is happening in India, where roughly 5 times more coal-fired capacity is under construction than nuclear capacity. In India, it's about 29 or 30 gigawatts of new coal-fired capacity. And what does this mean? Well, by the time, back to China. By the time China completes this 200 gigawatts of new coal-fired capacity, it will have nearly 1.4 terawatts. That's 1.4 million megawatts of installed coal-fired capacity. That coal-fired capacity in China, 1.4 terawatts, will be greater than the entire installed base of generation in the United States. Let me repeat. The coal-fired capacity in China will soon exceed all of the generation capacity in the United States. That includes coal, gas, wind, solar, nuclear, you name it, hydro, the rest of it. It's just gobsmacking, the scale of what is happening in China and India. They're burning coal. Why? Because they need more power. They need more electricity for manufacturing, for their people. And that's the story. So the reality is, like it or not, what we're doing here in the U.S. with regards to emissions really is increasingly irrelevant. I'll stop there. You know where to find me. I'm on Substack, robertbryce.substack.com. Thanks a lot. See ya.